So today is 6th of January 2022. It's 6 days into the new year. Well, I had an exam yesterday and I would say it was alright, even though I don't necessarily expect 100%, but I do expect that I get a good score because I did read. I lose Jack for that exam. Even though it was an open exam, but then I still had to read, and then obviously it was open exam, so I did some Google searching and I went to my notes, to the slides. And the thing with these people is that their slides are not so comprehensive, but thankfully the course I had yesterday, cell biology, they had a lot of videos, so like they had pre-recorded videos that we were supposed to be watching along with the classes, but students are always lazy, and so I just saved them to exam time and then I watched all of them, and those videos were so comprehensive that I didn't need to do so much external reading. I didn't need to really consult textbooks. I was just fine with Google searching and all of that for things that I needed to know. And so I would say it was pretty alright, and yeah, I'm quite impressed. I wasn't think yeah, that's how that one went. And so I have another exam in 4 days. Yeah, I have another exam on the 11th, and to be honest, I haven't read for that one. I have another one on the 14th, which is 3 days later, and I haven't read for that one. And these two courses, they don't necessarily have so much materials, so I have to like a lot of external searching, because if I rely on the slides, I'm gonna fail. Well, the slides basically point you to, they just like highlight things. Oh, okay, say they're talking about DNA replication, they just mention gene mutation, they put pictures, and yeah. But if you are just reading that, what does this picture mean, if you get what I mean? So basically that's how it is. And so I need to actually read, and I'm not feeling like reading right now. I was even saying something, yeah. So I'm not feeling like reading right now. I'm just trying to channel my inner, I don't know, do something productive, because I have wasted today. It is about 5 p.m. and I can say that I have wasted the whole of today. I can categorically say that I have wasted the whole of today. Okay, well, the day has not ended. I'll probably sleep very late because obviously I need to read, so I'll most likely sleep very late. Even yesterday after my exam, I had a long nap and I couldn't sleep at night. Instead of me to try and read something, and no, I tried to sleep and I was just tossing up and down till like, I don't know. Last I checked my phone, it was like 3:30 something. Last I checked the time, and then I remember I was still tossing until I think I finally fell asleep. Yeah, and even at that, the sleep wasn't even very deep. Maybe because I was feeling guilty for not reading. The sleep wasn't very deep. Like I could still like sense things around me. And yeah, I woke up at like 9:24 because my brother called me, and I even tried to sleep after that because obviously I didn't sleep at night. So like, let me just try and sleep, but then nope, I just closed my eyes and sleep wasn't coming. I just had to stand up from the bed, and I cleaned my room. Today I got a brush because normally I use Hoover, and the Hoover is always in the sitting room. I have to carry I have to carry it. But then I did brush the floor, and it was indeed very dirty. Yeah. Okay, I didn't sweep before going. That's why I didn't sweep before going, and now my floor is sparkling. And so yeah, that's it. I've just been thinking this year, honestly. Well, I have said to myself that my own year starts after my exams, which is after 14th, because that 14th is a sleeping day after the exam. So my own year starts after that day. But I have some things that are really on my mind that I would like to do for the new year, that I'd like to do going forward, because yeah. Okay, so one thing that I know myself to be is that one thing I know for myself is that I am a I won't say I'm a bookworm, but most of the things I okay, so most of my life I've spent most of my life in school. So that's what I know how to do. I know how to school. Even though I don't necessarily know how to school, but that's what I'm used to over the years. And to be honest, I need to progress in life. And I realized that for me to progress in life, for me to, be something, I have to put in the effort. Okay, so the way I am is that, okay, so the way I am, I think because things come naturally to me, like things come easily to me, I don't necessarily have to struggle for a lot of things. For example, I didn't have to struggle so much for good grades in school. I didn't have to put in so much effort into reading. Even right now, I feel like I'm not even putting enough effort into reading, because if I did put enough, yeah, I didn't have to read so much because I didn't need to do too much to pass. And passing, by passing I mean like 70 something percent. If I even got 60 something percent, if I'll be sad. That's how it was. So I don't necessarily know how to struggle for things. And so, like, me now as an adult, I know I'm beginning to realize that if I want to be something, I have to make myself, if you get what I mean, kingmaker. Afobaje. I have to be Afobaje of my own life. So, like, I need to get myself into that space where I can, channel the different, start to make myself what I want to be. I have this vision for myself. I don't know, I don't want to say it because I feel like if I say things, okay, so this is my problem. I have a problem with setting goals because I feel like I'm like, okay, what if I set this goal and it doesn't work out, or I slack and then I don't end up achieving it. So that's why most times I try not to say yeah. So I have this vision for myself. Well, let me tell you, okay, I'm going to tell you this one. This vision that I've had for myself is that, okay, so in NYC I did this competition, and then I did Miss NYC pageantry and all of that, and I was on the stage and I saw people screaming for me, blah, 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 blah. And since then I just had this thing in me that, I want to experience this again. I want to be on the stage. I know that all I know is, most of the things I know is book. I had to do his book because and so I'm smart. That's not, even though I doubt that a lot. In terms, I'm just rambling and saying so many things. Just try and make sense out of it, please. Yes, I'm saying that I'm smart, but even at that, I don't necessarily believe that most times. And I think there was one thing that happened to me that I don't think I've completely gotten over is that I failed once in my life. So before that, I had never failed. Failure? What is a failure? Nah, bro. I had never failed. And so I failed a course that I genuinely read for, and I just failed it. It was a silly mistake that I made. And so since then I had been doubting myself, sort of, and it was difficult for me to pick myself up, to the extent that when my results came out, I would be so scared to show my parents my results. I remember, so I failed 200 of second semester and then 300 of first semester. I couldn't bring myself to tell my mother my results. Guess what? I didn't fail. I just had a couple of C's. I just had 2 C's and a lot of B's. I couldn't bring myself to tell my mother that result because I was like, what's the meaning of this rubbish? So since then I had this thing, that this fear of failure, that what if I fail? What if I fail? What if I fail? Before then, failure wasn't an option. It wasn't a thing. But since then, I need to outgrow that, to be honest. And yes, so where was I before I started talking about Philip? And so like, yeah, so that's one. So sometimes I feel like I tend to slack a lot. That's why sometimes I feel like I tend to slack a lot. So I don't like telling people what I want to do. And yeah, I don't even like writing it down. I just have it in my head, but that is not good. So I need to start writing things down. And yeah, so this is me just rambling. Random at random. So I need to read my books because I ain't finna fail after all the money that we have paid, that the whole family contributes money to send me to the abroad. I cannot fail. It is not an option. So I definitely do have to read, and I definitely have to be productive with my time. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know, probably take a break from this room, go do some shopping. Well, it's very needed shopping because I need to get some stuff. Yeah. And yeah, so 2022 officially starts January 15th for me. And on January 15th, I'm going to make my hair by myself. Hopefully I'll make a video of me washing and making my hair. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to doing that, to be honest. And yeah, so we'll go from there. This year I actually do want to have a YouTube channel because let me tell you something. This YouTube thing is not today. It has been in my head since maybe late 2020. Let's say since like 2020, late 2020, 2021-ish. Like for the most part of 2021, my family members were on my neck like this. Start this YouTube channel. But I'm a very laid back person. I don't know. I feel like I need to be more aggressive with life. Because this life ain't for the soft. They say that the violent take it by force. This life ain't for the soft. And me, I don't necessarily like stress in this life. So in 2021, I hope to start a YouTube channel. And so I need to purchase the things that I need. I'm not even going to tell my family members until I start, because they have been on my neck for a while, and I feel like if I tell them and I don't start, they'll just be like, this baby is very unserious. And yeah, and my older sister promised to get me one equipment shot. And so when I start, it's going to be a motivation, and hopefully, because do you know the funny thing, I actually talk to myself in the mirror a lot. So call me vain. I like to see my face because my face is very fine. I'm just passing my mirror and I'm like, ooh, you're cute. And so like I tend to talk to myself in the mirror a lot. I just say lots of things to the mirror. I'm just like, I'm very introverted. No, I'm not very, but I'm an introvert, and I'm very reserved. And so like, like I have a lot of things going on in my head. And I'm just like, let me just, show the world a snippet. I'm such a clown. So, Reggie Bell, lórí ètò yín ètò wa. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, so have a lovely year 2022. So I have some things planned out for 2022, and I need to start working on them, even apart from school, because school is not my whole life. I want to make a life that is out. So let me tell you what I plan for myself. So I have brains and I have beauty. I feel like I'm not utilizing those two things a lot. So my plan going forward, not even only 2021, 2021 beyond, is to utilize my brain and my beauty. So I'm the full package, beauty and the brain. How does that sound? I am vain. Yes, so Have a lovely year. Have a lovely year. I don't know. I don't have British accent. I'm just like, if I have British accent, it is all over for you. I'm gonna imitate you. I'm gonna wanna imitate you. To hear. I'm gonna trick you with in it. Gonna. Bye. 15 minutes already. Bye bye.